Greetings, my friends! My name is Aiden, and welcome back to the realm of Arcanis. If you cannot tell, in our last video, we got this lovely netherite armor. We built this prestigiously looking mighty creeper farm, which is highly efficient. We did some hunting for some armor gems, which didn't go exactly as I intended it for it. Sorry for the very long process of hunting with little reward. Something's better than nothing, like I said. And we also constructed this archer statue, as well as this simple, yet efficient, skeleton farm. And honestly, that took longer than anticipated, primarily because I was sick. But yes, I have a few plans in mind for this one. Which, while I could normally break them down, I feel like exposition can be incredibly boring. So stay tuned for what's in store. But there is one thing I would like to do involving my my Yeezys, my boots, my shiny ground treaders. I can't think of a witty name, sorry. And I feel as though I should have done it sooner. We got the Soul Speed 3 book in a Piglin Bastion. And while we may not do it right away, we will definitely be using these efficiently in Soul Sand Valleys, because trust me, Soul Sand is a jerk to try and traverse. However, like last episode, I would actually like to start this off with a nice build. Well, let's properly start this off with a nice build. And let me elaborate. That's a tree in my way. We have that platform up there, but honestly, I feel like it could be nicer. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Don't you agree? And I do have a design in the works, and I think I want to get the design up and running and mixed with our AFK area for our creeper farm, just as a nice little, just as a spot that we can utilize efficiently and effectively. I'm rambling here. I'm gonna build an airship. The airship may look a bit out of place when it's alone, but trust me, it won't be forever. It will be for this video, but we'll work on that in the future. I have plans. I have a lot of plans for this world. And I don't mean that in a villainous way. I mean that in a creative way. I'm a builder, after all. I don't want to destroy. I want to create. But I suppose we should get into the building process, shall we? We shall. I'll see you on a second. So let's get to time-lapsing. Whoop! And I think overall, despite the fact that this took way longer than originally planned, this airship, this mighty airship, or, well, flagship, technically, as I've classified it, overall, I think it's pretty good. Now, let me go around and just kind of do a little overview. As I always do. We obviously have these crossbows positioned on the front and rear ends of the ship, with some cannons following underneath. You know, because defense, of course. We have this upper lookout platform, of course, with this supposed ship wheel, or honestly, it's the best design I could come up with, okay? We have the back deck right up here. That's kind of also just kind of for lookout purposes. Also, I'm gonna remove this torch. Well, we have this blimp section, which took way longer to design, and honestly was the hardest part of this build to finish and like actually construct. And I mean that in the sense of it was honestly the hardest thing to design for this build. It really was. It's why it took so long. Or, well, at least took long for me. 2 seconds for you. 2 days for me. We have this cool back fin that's, well, also doesn't do anything, but it looks nice. We have this command chair where the commander would sit, whoever's in charge. Despite the fact that I'm the only one in this world, of course. Perhaps I am. Maybe there's others. You never know. Overall, I think it fits in pretty well. And it really took a long time. And there's details I obviously didn't cover, but I can get to those later. But if there's definitely one project I'd like to complete, it's in terms of our armor. Because obviously, we have our chest plate, helmet, and boots all situated and designed with cool armor trims. Except for that of our leggings, which I have a solution for that, and that is to go to the End Realm and find a spire trim, from which we can grab the last trim I would like to add for our armor. If you catch my, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, and before we go on our voyage to the end, I just need probably a shulker box or 2. My fireworks, which I'll craft some more quickly. Oh yeah, and this build has definitely proven one thing. Our gunpowder farm definitely works well. It definitely does its job. Yee. And I'll see you guys at the stronghold. Whoop! And there's our objective. Down and clutch. Okay. Not perfect. And dang it. Yes, sir. Through the portal. Don't mind me, Enderman. I'm just gonna need a few of you. Whoop! And I guess we just start traveling out. And that's one we've already discovered, so I don't think it's gonna be there. Man, they really need to give us an end update. I'm just gonna say it out of the blue. We need an end update. It's so desolate and bland here. Oh, there's one. And this has a good chance of. Oh, hey, we can also get a second elytra over here. Oh, some gold, and I'll take the leggings. Come out of there, you coward. I'll take the diamonds. I'll take the gold. And all this armor. Jeez, that's a lot. Oh, well, not bad. And this, of course. It's nothing personal. I just want to take your shells. I suppose we just continue, then. There is really nothing more stressful than, like, trying to build across these void ravines in between the islands, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Well, you know what's gonna happen if you fall. You're pretty much dead. Oh! Ooh, double kill. I really did not think that they would be this rare. I don't remember them being this rare. Oh. Oh, well. It should have a treasure room up there. We can only hope. I'll take the horse armor. Dang it. Oh, well. This one's kind of interesting to look at. Hey, we can get another elytra. Oh, well. I guess we can get 2 then. You. Nothing. Hey, there we go. We got it. I mean, we can also check out the rest. Oh, hey, there's more over there. You know what? Let's just do a bit more raiding, because why not? Emerald, diamond, more gold, and I should all that in here again. And there is another one over here. Might as well just check it out. With an oh, come on. All right. The kind of stuff we find in this is just, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. I'm supposed to get... Nope, nothing. All right, it's bioterm acquired. I will, guess we'll find... Oh, okay, well. Wait a tick. Nope, nothing. But there is a helmet. I will take that. And a lot of iron. Take that as well. Oh, these guys are hurting. I don't usually run from a fight, but I'm not equipped to fight them all without a chest plate. And I don't want to take off my elytra. Ah! Now we just gotta find a gateway back home. And gateway, take me home to the place I belong. My home, Ramonia. It's so beautiful. Take me home. And gateway. Oh, is this a... Oh, come on. All right. I'll take that. And this. Ender Pearl. And that was not my only one. Helmet. Gold. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yay. Alright, so I guess we'll just get back to the gateway search. Oh. Hey, there's one. And nice and really close to the ground. Easy to access. Why not grab some chorus fruit? I might want to build out a purpur later. And, yeah. Alright. Back home we go. Yep. Oh. I guess I set my spawn up here. And I'll quickly just store away all our items to get to our next objective. And there we go! Our armor is now officially completed. Or, my version of completed, of course.
Wouldn't you agree?
I'll deal with the rest later, because I'm going to be a lazy little butthead. I'll quickly grab some obsidian. Oh, I'm out. But I do know of a lava pool I discovered over here while gathering materials, so I'll quickly run over there. Yep, here it is. Not very big, but should be useful. And I'll explain why we need this obsidian in a second. Alright, I think that should be a sufficient amount. Now, obviously, we looted a mansion in our last one, if you watched it. And I made a promise to some of the guests residing in there, and I intend to keep that promise. You'll catch on real quick. I just have to grab some of these. And probably just a stack of this. And then we, oh wait, nope, I need one more thing. I'll take that. Now we can set off. Now, if I remember correctly, it is in this general direction, so, I'll just see you guys there. Oh, yep, right there. There it is. There she blows. I don't hear any villagers, so let's hope. And if there are any left, they might be angry at me. Bonk. Now, if I remember correctly, is it? Yes! We're here to rescue the allies and bring them home. Hello, friend. I'm here to rescue you. Oh, you're happy! And then you two as well. Oh, there's only 4 of you? Hey, actually, I'm gonna make you guys easier to transport, so, yeah. Oh, there's, 2 more in here. Alright, so you 6 just, I'll bring you through the portal. Alright, I'll see them on the other side. Oh, full sand. Alright, we're all good. Come on, little guys. We have a little bit of a journey ahead of us. Alright, yep, they're all with us. Get rid of some lava while we're at it. No offense to my actual friend Lava. Actually, I suppose we can just dig our way through. Alright, and I guess we'll just start digging. But be cautious about it, because that could have ended badly there. Alright, I guess we'll make our way up from that in here. yeah, we are here. Bunch of a hassle to get. Alright, well, let's see the end result, I suppose. I'm just gonna stroll on through here. Don't mind me, fellas. Don't mind me, fellas. Not illegal, show me the law, not illegal. Oh, we have 4. Hey, you, come here. And now I'm just gonna rush back over there. I'm a little uncoordinated, sorry. Hey, yay. Alright, come on, fellas. Let's go. Now, come on in, fellas. Okay, they're trying to pathfind in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we go. And we got them home, safe and sound. As I promised them, I would bring them home safely. But yeah, honestly, that was not as tedious as I was thinking it would be. But I'm glad it's over. Glad it's done. Yeah. But I think moving on, I want to get to the next build that I have planned. And it's gonna be kind of over there. I won't share the exact region. Also, just to finish off the statement about the LAs, I know doing the right thing is a good thing, but to quote Griff from Red vs. Blue on this,
doing the right thing usually totally sucks.
So yeah, and it can just be like that sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna be expanding outward a bit, and this build is gonna be on pretty much the mountainside right here. And you probably won't get what it is right at the start, but you will by the time this video comes out, depending if I get that far. And you know what? Based on how I'm planning it, I should and will. But I suppose we should, I'll be honest, I'm kind of tired, but I suppose we should just get back into the next time lapse. So how about we do that, shall we? Let's go. Whoop!
And I would definitely say that overall, in my best opinion of this build,
It looks pretty good. Let's give you the tour. So obviously we have this nice stone path up the way on the side of the mountain that, yes, I built the side of a mountain. I did not build on the hill. Of course, leading us up to the main structure and the slot. I wonder why I didn't fill it in. Ain't that mysterious? It'll be resolved later though. Obviously we have stairwells where we can go all the way around. And we can get a nice view of the area. Of course, we can get a better view just by flying. I think geographically this is probably one of my better builds, because I don't really build stuff like this, so I think for one of my first initial times, I don't like to do my own work. I think I did pretty good. But I believe it's in our best interest to continue on with the next task. And let me just show it off. So these 4 goobers. We have found them, and they have caused us too much trouble. They've just been sitting here, as they do. And of course, as you remember, the farming villages we had unfortunately met a tragic end via fall damage because of their own stupidity. So I just thought, I can just replace them with new guys. I know that sounds morbid, but it is, okay? Let's not sugarcoat anything. That's a morbid way of viewing things, but hey, you gotta get somewhere in life. I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling. I don't know. Now we just have to get the right ingredients. Grab one of these. alongside one of these. And I definitely need one of these. Alongside one of this. And some of these. Give me some apples. Make them shimmer and shine. Fermentify this thing. Grab 3 of these. Add in one of these. Add one of this. Grab one of these along the way. And there we go. Let's grab an extra set of boats. Open the gates! Whoop. Boxes and pop and pop. And now you guys just gotta follow me over here. Yep, just this way, gentlemen. This way, indeed. Pop and another pop. And there we go. And I'm on fire. Ow. Alright. Now we just gotta wait for them to fully, rehumanize. Minutes for me. Seconds for you. That's 1. That's 2. That's a 3. And a number 4. Break these flags. Oh, and you fellas can all head inside your house. Uh-oh. Hey! Leave him alone, you bullies. Could light up this area more. Or just provide some local security. And hopefully he's not a big softy. Ah! That guy did not like the reference. I think given the circumstances, though, for some extra insurance, I will... There we go. And they're resting peacefully. Now, just give me a moment to get situated. Now, I'd like to continue on with the mystery of that slot in the dome way over that way. I won't be explicitly revealing what my intention is, but I think when it comes to Minecraft bosses, we all know that there is a certain reptilian that we've already slain, but there's also a big bad skelly that we have yet to slay. And I want to go take off some heads to take off its head. To put it bluntly, I'm going to be fighting the Wither. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, 5 times. But I will need to increase my skull count by simply finding a nether fortress and hopefully find one in a Soul Sand Valley. So I'm probably going to do a bit of nether exploration. But I need to scrap a few things before we actually go on this expedition. An expedition of massacre, of course. I'm a treasure hunter and a monster hunter. And there we go. And I think that's about all we need. Let's make our way to the portal. And here we are. Now we've definitely explored to the whatever that direction is. I don't have time to look at my F3 coordinates. But we haven't gone this way. And okay, yes, there's a fortress right here, I know. But it's not in a Soul Sand Valley, so I don't think this is gonna do us much good. Oh, hey, well, it's a Soul Sand Valley right there. Let's go hunting. Hopefully not burrowing in the lava. Whew. Yeah, I really hope we just find one quickly. Usually my luck is pretty good. I hope it's in my favor, because I've been having a good day. Hey, there we go! Quick! Huh. I didn't think we'd find those quickly. Alright, and we're already getting spawned, so we might as well just land, get situated, and then get to hunt. I probably should have pulled my shield out before I started this, shouldn't I have? Ah, now we are ready for a fight. Ha! Yeah. So, it begins. Let's comp. Hey, 1 down. 14 to go. Hey, that's 2. I'll be honest, I'm really not like... I'm always been lucky with skulls. Like, I can't make this up. Look. Ah! Stab. That's a lot of blazes. Well, bam! And away with you, and away with you, and away with you. Well, there's skeletons I can deal with. The blazes are much more annoying. Hey, I think that's 3. Hey, that's 4. Oh, that's 5. Hey, that's 6. Hey, oh wow, we just got 2 from that. Well, that's 8. Hey, that's 3/5 all we need. Hey, that's 10. Hey, that's another one. Hey, and that's 12. Hey, 13. Hey, one more, and we're good. And, well, they were grateful enough to give me the final skull. So I suppose with that, we can just head out. And now I leave the fortress, riddled with blaze rod and bone. That was fun. Tedious, but fun. And it'll probably be a few minutes for you guys, but, like, it was an hour for me. Man, having no fog in the nether is great because the visuals are so good. I can just mine back if I don't manage to find my way back. And you know what? I'll just do that now. Hey, there it is. Alright, and we are back. So maybe you'll ask, maybe you won't, but Aiden, you'll get nether stars from the wither, obviously, so you're intending to build a beacon. Yes, I am, but I actually want to build 5 and make it into a Quinn beacon. Not a sextuple beacon because, well, it's going to be off-center and that's going to trigger my OCD into literally turning into a volcano of annoyance. But to make sure a beacon's fully powered, you need a certain amount of blocks, and specifically I like to go with emerald blocks because, I don't know, emeralds are just fun to collect. And there is a certain area I want to expand on, being specifically this section of Vermonia, which is what I consider to be our industrial section. And when I say significantly add on, I mean a lot more buildings. So this next time lapse is going to be pretty long. But I suppose we stop rambling, stop wasting time, and get right into the time lapse, shall we? Let's do it! Whoop! So I'm recording this before the first time lapse to address some things that I did whilst I was gathering materials for the next few builds that you're going to see as they come along. First things first, I encountered a wandering trader and decided to buy a bunch of pale oak saplings off of him. I wanted to show that just to show that I encountered those normally, and I didn't want to just have them and make you guys think I was a cheeky, or cheater, whatever it is, whatever the phrase. And for my own personal preference, I decided to take down my lightning rod tower, as you'll see here, and move it into another location in the same area, as you'll see in the time-lapse coming up. I also did the same with my brewing station. I felt the brewing station was far too large and that I wasn't utilizing it as much as I should have, but I do intend to build a new one. Don't know where, don't know when. And whilst gathering materials in a nearby forest, I encountered 6 zombie villagers that I decided to bring back home, as you'll see right here. I mainly decided that they could be very useful in terms of gathering emeralds for the upcoming beacon that I think I've established at this point. If I'm not, well, spoiler alert. And then for the first farm you're going to be seeing here, I gathered 12 sheep, which I then went over to the other village and bought 12 Unbreaking Free books, which I then applied to 12 sets of shears. You might be catching on with this next one. But that about addresses all that I had planned. So I hope you guys enjoy this next segment of building, and I'll see you guys in a second. Whoop! Now, I did build this for a very important reason, because we obviously these guys all trapped down here. Why don't we help them out a little bit and give them the cure? Make some boats. Quickly sleep. Fire resistance. Break this, and oh, we'll break that. Let's leave them all out here. All in here. Come through here, guys. And hop right in the boats. I'll just close that. Magic! And now we wait. And while we're waiting, I might as well explain. Yeah, this water wheel is technically is going to be a temporary villager breeder so that we can build up our community a little bit. You know, it was never originally. It was going to be more of an aesthetic build, but you know, just kind of came to me. What can I say? That's one. That is a 2. 3. 4, 5. And that's a 6. And we are done. Now I'm just gonna go out here, get these fellas some bread. Just chuck them full of bread. Drop that off. Oh, and we're already getting to breeding. Nice. Oh, wow, yeah, they already are breeding. Nice. Making progress already. Eat the bread. Take the bread. Eat the bread! And I didn't really show it in the time-lapse, but whilst I was time-lapsing to build this water wheel, I did find a wandering trader and he sold me some cactus, so which will be used for an upcoming time-lapse. But as for these time-lapses, and I will be showing me helping these villagers get along and start breeding, I will, yeah, it'll be in between. I can't do words well. Yeah. But yeah, I suppose we should continue and get back to the time-lapses, because they actually are going to be pretty long from this point out. I'm sorry for all the interruptions in between, but yes, we are going to get back to time-lapsing right now. Let's do it. Woo! grinding for iron for the next build that I was planning after the melon and pumpkin farm, which you probably just saw. And I happened to stumble upon this. And yes, this is another trial chamber. Not the one we discovered in episode 7, a different one. And I just kind of wanted to show this off, because I would like to raid this one at some point. And yes, we could raid it in this video, but I think I'll save that for maybe something in the future. Not this video, unfortunately, but, you know, like I just said, something in the future. But just kind of wanted to show off that I found this, and this also is just a confirmation that I do grind materials off screen, but because I feel like it's boring to show you guys what I do. And trust me, I try to make it appear like I'm not cheating, because I'm not. I promise I'm not. I know that doesn't validate much, but I promise I'm not. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off. All right, let's get back to the builds, shall we? Shall we? Woo! And now, on to this next one. Might be wondering, Aiden, why did you dismantle the fountain only to rebuild it over here? Well, let me get through the explanation. So that guy was bothering me the whole time and it was not fun. Simply put, the location we had for the fountain at the start was not ideal, in my opinion. I didn't like where we had put it, to be honest. Well, compared to where it is now, at least. Looking at this, because the ideal plan is when I do eventually build this district of residents over here, I wanted to expand into this area where this fountain will stand in a better spot. If you understand that. I hope you do. You're not smart. You're all smart people, so you should. But now I suppose it's on to the next step, which is, I mentioned earlier I want to make a beacon, but I want to make a fully powered emerald beacon, and obviously I showed off me grinding these villagers, and as you can already hear, we have quite the amount. 28 to be precise, because that's how many beds I placed and how much I breeded them. And, well, one golem. Hi, fella. Simply, I'm planning 7 different workstations for 4 of them each. And yeah, and to be honest, they're the most, what I view as the most effective and easy way of getting emeralds. I mean, with 28, it shouldn't take too long. It'll take a while, but not too long. Stations mainly consist of leatherworkers, stonemasons, clerics, farmers, fishermen, toolsmiths, and weaponsmiths. So I might as well just go place all these down. Get out of my way. already adapting. It's also hard to hear because they're very loud. And you. And you. And you. I got you. Alright. I got you. Now I'm just gonna go grab some crops for the farmers. And I guess while I'm out, I can give you a good tour of the area, or of at least what we've built. And you were probably able to tell from the time lapses, but we obviously just showed it. This is obviously an automatic lava farm, and who knows, you never know when you might need enough lava, and I don't really want to go back and forth to the nether. I am rambling, I am tired, okay? Or I'm a little mixed matched. I don't know how to, I'm a little watsy. I really don't know what to describe it as. I'm just a little all over the place, what can I say? But yeah, lava farm, and you know, I did show it already, but I bought some cacti from a wandering trader, and I made this nice cactus farm that's working efficiently, as it should be. And obviously, the biggest one we have is our sugarcane farm, which is also working effectively. I designed these all on my own, by the way. I mean, I knew how some of the redstone worked, but I did design most of it on my own. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot it anyways. Boop, boop, boop. And obviously, we have the melon and pumpkin farm, which is working very well. Very, very well. I like to see it. And as this area is going to serve as our industrial district, I decided to build this bridge which is going to connect this industrial district to where this area, the residential district, will take place. And obviously the first build we have is this water wheel, which I originally, like I said, not going to be a villager breeder, but I decided to use it as a temporary one, until we can actually build houses and, like, homes for all the people. And then one of my favorites, and I think this one actually took the least amount of time to design, believe it or not, despite the fact that I really tried to make this look like a sheep. I hope I did well. I hope you guys like it. And it's not just for wool, it's for light blue wool, because I seem to need a lot of that when it comes to my build, you know, and it's not the most natural resource, if you know what I mean. Though I might have already explained it, and I might have forgotten, you get another explanation. Good on you. Thumbs up. And I think that should be good. Maybe a little overboard, but I think it works. Lock, lock, and lock. And that's done and done. And while I would like to continue, because I do have a bit of a plan, I unfortunately have to cut this bit short. I have a real life, and I have work that I have to do. And I will be honest, I spent all morning finishing that bridge, if you can see, because this one was the most costly in terms of time and of resources. Took the longest to grind for. And that fountain, I underestimated how long that would take as well, considering I had built it prior, but I just kind of forgot. But yeah, I'll see you guys right back here in a second. Well, it'll be a second for you, hours for me. But yeah, I'll explain what we're doing after when I record next, so I'll see you guys in a second. Whoop! And we are back, fellas. And yeah, I just want to get on with this and... Hold on a second. And I just want to get back on this. You know, I don't remember if I said it earlier. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? I want to do a little bit of a raid to get the Hero of the Village effect so that I can make these trades significantly easier, making more profit with the smaller amount, if you catch my drift. But that's what Hero of the Village does, so why should you be surprised? So yeah, let me just grab some items and let's prep. Also, I'm going to close this for villager safety. There we go. Hey, fellas, don't worry. You're going to have a lot of neighbors soon. Thank you. And I might want to get a few more of you guys. Hold on. Oh, let's grab like 5 of these. Wham, 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 wham. Just as some extra precautions. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, you look good. Let's get ready for the raid. Just stock up on some more fireworks. Grab one of these ominous bottles. In terms of potions, I got some strength, some regen. Take that. Up. Put on my defensive chest plate. And yeah, I think we're ready. And let's get to... And yeah, I think we're about set. Let's do this one. Here. wow, I should have X midair. Great shot. Whoa, okay. Holy crap, that's a lot of X's. Maybe? Yeah! And usually raids are supposed to be difficult, especially like single player. I made 5 golems for no reason. At least these guys will be good for guard duty. But now that we do have the hero of the village advancement, I suppose it's what goes without saying that we should probably get into the emerald trading comp that I had planned. So why don't we do that, shall we? Shall. Whoop! And I think after being through thick and thin, a lot of trading, and a lot of material gathering, as well as this very high level that I've managed to acquire, I think we're good on the emeralds. If you can't tell, I actually edited it a bit, because I had a little more than I needed. I may have went a bit overboard, if you get what I mean. I failed to calculate how many emeralds I needed, and I went like, I think I had 54 extra blocks. But moving on. Obviously, you know what the intent is. I need 5 beacons. I have 15 wither skulls. Let's get to killing some freaking withers, you know? We're on, what, day 766? I've already been in this world technically by 2 years. And, yeah, I have still not killed the wither a single time. But now, I'm going to be doing it 5 times. So, yeah, let's just get the proper materials we need, and then let's go kill some things. I've also spent way too long on this video. It's been several weeks. It's been over a month, actually. So I need to get this done. Not because I want to, just because I like to get stuff done. Well, I need to phrase my words better, because everything just sounds garbled whenever I say it. Especially when I say it wrong. Of course, using some of these emeralds that we still have, we'll just buy some arrows off of these guys. I also got to make a few potions, probably some strength, swiftness, and regeneration. Obviously, I tore down my brewing station, so I don't really have a place to brew. Not my best, not the best thing to do in hindsight, but just place those. Add some more water. Boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah, these need fuel, don't they? There we go. Whap, whap, whap. Now we wait. Also, if it wasn't already obvious, I am using a resource pack that changes the overview of how UIs look with this. I don't know what it's called. Colorful containers. Put that there. Put that there. One of those in there. Add that. Add that. And add that. And then we'll just take those out, put another load in, grab my golden carrots. And I spent a lot of my gold for those trades. Alright, then we just put a gas tier. I could use this, but I kind of want to treasure it. Oh yeah, I'm also using another resource pack. Animated items. Increase the time. I'll just shove this on here, because I don't know what else to do with it. Take those. Take those. And take these. We'll rest the night away. Soul sand, hold on. I'll just grab those wither skulls. Now just find a good zone to fight them, and I think over here in the other plains, in the other side of the plains biome, I can't friggin' speak today. Over here, in this flat area will be a good spot. Unfortunately, I may have to ruin this landscape a bit. Well, the withers will do more damage than I will, but eh. It's our chest plate. Get our potions. Set up our soul sand totem. And we're just gonna gapple up. Potion up as well. Alright, I'm ready. Are you? Because I am. Here we go. First one. Here we go. Intense battle music. Commence! Bastard. I think I'm afraid of you. Far from over now. There's a sunflower on my way. That's 3. one. Come on. And well, bam! That's 5. That felt good. That felt great. And we are still a bit withered. Don't worry, we'll recover. Unfortunately for the land, it's been left in a bit of a damaged state because of our conflict here. But we can rebuild. We will. And my armor may need a tune-up. And so you might be thinking, Aiden, it could have been easier if you fought the Withers underground. Why didn't you? And my simple answer to you, it looks way less epic that way. And come on, you gotta look awesome in the glory of battle, don't you? But these 5 nether stars, and we even got this Wither Rose as a trophy. And I think, for the sake of everyone here, we'll plant this Wither Rose right here as a commemorative sign of our victory over the 5 Withers. And these nether stars, these 5 nether stars now, what should we do with them, you ask? Well, just gather the sand here, because I didn't pre-gather it, and replant this flower, because glory to nature. Give these a minute to simmer and smelt all the glass. Grab this obsidian, and 5 beacons for us. And the longevity of this task has had its uproads and its hardships. But here we go. What better way to end this than to place 5 beacons? Last but not least. And would you look at that? Now this is a sign of victory in my opinion. A sign of how far we've come and where we've yet to go. This series has been amazing to record, and I'm excited to keep doing it with you guys. And despite the small following I've gathered over the course of this series, that's my face. Hi. Honestly, it's been incredibly enjoyable. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the stories thus far. But instead of doing my usual outro, I think I'll give you a nice little cinematic here, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Because this one is from the heart, from me to you, of what has already come and what's to come for the future. So why don't you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here we go. It can be somewhat common to be lost in your thoughts, to really extend your mind and consider all the smaller, less notable aspects of life. And in life, there is indeed one similarity that all sentient creatures seem to share. Something we all possess that defines us to ourselves and perhaps those around us. We all hold a legend, a tale, a story of our own which begins from the moment we arrive to the last breath we take as our eyes fade to black. A story we forge as we wade through our lives, a longing road of events both tragic and cherished, each day writing a page and each year writing a chapter. It's a spiritual manifestation of who we are, of who we choose to be. Whether it's an aspiring visionary seeking to heal and protect, or a demoralizing loner whose only value is sorrow and despair. Or perhaps just someone trying to live their life to the fullest and find solace whenever they deem fit.
However, some people choose to stain their stories in ink, leaving them unaltered and content. But then, there are the ones who decide to mark theirs in graphite, often trying to erase and rewrite the past instances that they'd rather leave forgotten. Even when the shadow of the previous text still made its indent. But no matter what you choose, your story will always possess a myriad of self-virtues. It could be a path of creativity or a gravelly road of destruction. Having the will to push on to the next tomorrow and born the wisdom of your mistakes to differentiate when you're right. And herald the patience to understand when you are wrong. You may find harmony between others and craft everlasting bonds, or maybe discover conflict with supposed enemies, spawned by a single disagreement or altercation. But a true story is that of acceptance, of accepting both the good and the bad, as both are completely unavoidable. No matter how hard you try, bad things will happen, and you can't do much to stop it. All you can do is hold a firm grip and continue to read your story to the world. Because no matter what you choose, no matter what direction our life maneuvers, your story is forever written in time, and your accomplishments are yours to celebrate and express to your heart's content. Fulfillment is something not all of us can achieve. Sometimes you just want to keep going. Keep following the maze of turns and twists the world may present to you. And while your existence is finite, your legacy is stapled with those who choose to recount it. Because every story has value in its own right, its own stabilization of self. Because while your story may be restive, you have to bolster the courage to outgrow the pain. So don't live in contrition. Live fervently. Keep a cognizant mind. Understand your purview and what truly makes your story about you. Because we are all our own protagonist, not our own hero or villain. Our story will always be about us, about the impact we made, no matter how insignificant or minuscule, because we all hold the gift of choice and the power to build a world just for ourselves and perhaps those around us. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. So, as I say, each and every day, lightning out.